Yo, go, woo! What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club. And I got Smoking Joe Frazier Skywalker over there, chewing on a box to keep him busy so he don't go barking and stuff during the video. Coming to you guys for the NFL Sunday edition, playoff edition. So I already did the Saturday video. It's time to do the Sunday video. If you're new, welcome. Woo! Welcome. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. I know every YouTuber says that, but I get the most comments. I get as many comments as people. I get more comments than people with like 20,000 views. So the goal is to get to 100 likes. Get to 100 likes, I'm going to give away a free month of the DFS Club, a free 1 month membership to the DFS Club. And you guys have been killing it. So I want to keep giving those away, just my way of giving back. And if you're returning and you forgot, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down below to qualify for the contest. Woo! Because I'm giving it away, guys. Just like my baby's mama, I'm giving it away for free. So also, down below is a super thanks option. If you want to leave a couple dollars in the tip jar, click on the super thanks button. All goes back towards the channel, towards the new studio, towards the Smoking Joe fund. So I'm going to buy him more cardboard boxes there to chew up. Don't you eat that. You spit that out. And you get a special shout out in the next video. You get your time to shine, guys. Without further ado, let's start the fucking show. All right, so we got a pretty good. This slate's way better than the Saturday slate as far as like entertainment value goes. So, and there's actually another game. I think this is a 3-gamer. Saturday's a 2-gamer. So, I'm here for it, man. Let's see. Let's bring this up. If you guys want to join the DFS Club, where you get all my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks. Listen here, Daddy. You get all that and the members only podcast. We go live 1 hour before lock, exclusively to the DFS Club. Nowhere else. Just to the DFS Club 1 hour before lock, guys. Click on the website, dfsclub.com. You got DFS Space, my brother, myself, Skywalker DFS. Every single sport that you'll ever want. And look at the thousands of dollars winning in here, guys. Thousands. All you got to do is click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, and then pick your plans. We're the cheapest in the industry. We're $14 a month. Every plan covers everything. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save. And it's that simple. We cover prize picks, sports wagering. We got NBA, NHL going right now, full season of that. We're playing tennis, EuroLeague basketball, college sports, soccer's going on. Just everything. We play everything, guys. That's just what we do. We're the DFS Club. The best thing going in DFS today. And it's not even close, guys. Not even close. So make sure you don't miss out. Stop losing. Stop taking the bus. Start limousine riding, jet plane flying, wheeling, dealing, kiss stealing. Kiss all the girls and make them all cry and then go, woo! DFSclub.com, guys. Come join the winning team. We'd love to have you. All right, so let's bring up the slate. Okay, and if you want to try this out, this is Draft Dashboard. It's $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys. It's my go-to. It really is. If the link's not working for some reason, send me an email, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, and I will hook you up. All right, so let's go to the Sunday slate. We got a 3-gamer. So we'll start at quarterback. First up, we got Josh Allen, 7.9K. Yeah, he's pretty good at football. He's facing this Miami defense who's 31st in the league against quarterbacks, guys. They give it up to quarterbacks more than anybody. Anybody. So I'm sure he'll be the uber chalk quarterback. Right now, coming in, at 28%. I'm filming this Thursday night, and he's already coming in at 28%. Last 2 times against a Miami, guys, a 40, and a 31. These are NBA DFS numbers. So you just got to find other ways to get different. I mean, I don't know if you play cash games on a 3-game slate. I don't particularly, but I would definitely have Josh Allen. It's by far the safest place. But if you want to get risky, let's get risky. We got Joe Burrow going up against Baltimore. They're 14th in the league against quarterbacks. He's 6.9K. He's pretty damn good at football himself. However, he's faced Baltimore twice this year, so we got to see him twice. On only a 13 and an 18, though. So, but it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. Yeah, 6.9K is pretty cheap for Joe Burrow, if you think about it. Kirk Cousins going up against the Giants. He's 5.9K. The Giants are ranked 16th in the league against quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins has faced him once and got a 24. So I like the Kirk Cousins play here. And he's easier to correlate your pass catchers with, too. Joe Burrow's a lot more expensive. Josh Allen, you can get crazy, with some cheap wide receivers. But, I mean, Minnesota's pretty expensive. They do have the best wide receiver in the league on the team. So, but yeah, I like that at 5'9". You can even go Daniel Jones. Depending on how many lineups you're going to play, I'm probably only going to play 2 at the most. Maybe 1, probably 2. And you get my lineups with the DFS Club membership. Daniel Jones, yeah, he's going to play. He's going to rush the ball a lot. He's been rushing a lot more lately. These guys sat week fucking 30 of the NFL season this year. Gosh, there were so many weeks this year. So he's fresh. He's ready to go. This whole Giants offense is fresh and ready to go. So they're not like the stupid ass Chargers who put all their starters out there when they had nothing to play for. And then Mike Williams gets hurt. Like, they're fully rested. So I don't mind Daniel Jones at 5'6". He's played Minnesota once this year. And check this out. He got 25 fantasy points. So, yeah, I like it. But Josh Allen's obviously the safest option. So let's go to running backs. So we got quite a bit to choose from here. So Saquon Barkley, 7.9K. Kind of like started the season really hot, and then he has his good weeks and his bad weeks. A 7, a 27, a 23, which is great, and then a 7. You just don't want a 7 here, right? But against Minnesota, he got a 27, guys. So I love Saquon Barkley at 7.9. We got Dalvin Cook, Mr. Fumbleitis lately, it seems like. It seems like he's fumbling the ball, I don't know, once a game. But yeah, 7.1K. I'd probably rather get the Saquon or maybe even Joe Mixon below that. But he's faced the Giants once this year. He only got 11. So he's been catching more passes too. But not a priority. I'd rather take a shot with Joe Mixon at 6'8". The Baltimore defense is pretty good against the run. They're 8th in the league, which isn't the best, but it's still not too shabby. Mixon's faced him twice and got an 18 and a 12 this year. So 6'8" doesn't look bad. J.K. Dobbins, kind of liking this, man. 5.7K. He's the running back 1 for this Baltimore offense. Make no mistake about it. 17 and 12 rushes in his last 2 outings. So he's the bell cow back. I think Lamar Jackson is going to play. So he's better with J.K. Dobbins. Singletary, you can take a stab, right? 5.5K. He's cheap. I think a lot of people go this route. At this time last year, Singletary was just unstoppable. You guys remember that. 10 and 24 against Miami this year. But the problem is they got this rookie here, James Cook, that's in the way now. And they're kind of feeding him the ball a little bit, right? So they're kind of splitting carries. James Cook's only 4.8, so I would go James Cook. If everyone's going to go Singletary, give me James Cook. Right now he's at 21%. That's, not the highest. It's like the 3rd or 4th highest owned running back. So 7, 18, and 12. I don't know, gets 9 to 10 rushes a game. If he's on the field, he's getting the ball. He's on the field for 23% of the snaps at a 47% touch rate. So I like the James Cook play here. The only thing you got to figure out here is what's up with the Miami running backs, right? Mostert's got a broken thumb, I think. He still hasn't practiced. He's 5.8K. Because last time against Buffalo, he threw up a 20 burger. Obviously, if he's out, you're going to go Jeff Wilson at 5.4K. He'll be the bell cow back for Miami. The only thing you got to worry about with Miami is Buffalo going up early, but Buffalo really hasn't been dominant like they were earlier in the year. So I haven't even checked the weather yet, guys, for Sunday in Buffalo. But yeah, Jeff Wilson looks okay. Not a priority to me, but let's go to wide receivers. So whatever quarterback you're rostering, I would go correlate at least 2 pass catchers with your quarterback. So Joe Burrow, yeah, you got to put Jamar Chase, 8.1K. 23, 15, 29, 19 in his last 3. He gets 11 to 13 targets a game on the field for 70% of the snaps. I like Chase at 8-1. Diggs is okay at 7-7. I think if you go Josh Allen, though, you might want to get different, right? Everyone's going to go Diggs and Allen. Everyone. The ownership shows that too. So 7.7K, 26, 5, and 11 in his last 3. And he's starting to look better towards the end of the season too. Gabe Davis, 4.9K. I love this price tag. He's the deep threat. He did get 10 targets last week. Other than that, just purely like 6 targets a game. 7, 13, 10, 6, 10. Faced Miami twice this year. 10 and a 7. So I like him. And then we got Isaiah McKenzie. I think he's going to play. 3.4K. This could be a sneaky one here, man. Isaiah McKenzie's one of these wide receivers that can go off at lower ownership. So if you're doing a bill stack, that's the only way. Like I wouldn't do McKenzie really as a one-off, but I think if you're stacking the bills, that's just another way of getting different. And then we got the Giants. So Isaiah Hodges is only 4.1K. That's a steal. He came out of nowhere. Basically 11 and 5 targets in his last 2, 23 and 14 fantasy points in his last 2. Last time it's Minnesota when he got that 23. So, yeah, I like Isaiah Hodges here at 4.1K. You can go Richie James, 3.9K. The Giants are just so cheap to stack. Very cheap. 7 and 12 targets in his last 2 games, 21 and 17. Love Richie James. Love Isaiah Hodges. I'm pretty sure one line I'm going to do a Giant stack just for the hell of it. Because they have so much upside and they're so cheap. Very cheap. And that's it. I'm not going to get to like Kenny Galladay. Yeah, just give me James and Hodgins. And then, yeah, Justin Jefferson, it's 8.6K. You can play him as a one-off. Perfectly fine with it. If you're doing a Giant stack, you should be able to get to him. He's 8.6, the best wide receiver in the league. Came very close to breaking the record this year. But they kind of did him dirty that last week and didn't really throw him the ball. So, but yeah, he's going to play at 8-6. If Minnesota's going to win this game, I think Jefferson's going to have a huge game. And then for Minnesota, KJ Osborne, you got to face it. At 4.6, he's been good, man. He was a punt play, but not so much anymore, right? He's kind of taken over Adam Thielen's old role. 4, 7, and 6 targets in his last 3, 5, 19, and 20 fantasy points. So KJ Osborne's not bad for 4.6. And then you can also go Adam Thielen for 4.5. Out of the 2, it's tough, man, because it's playoffs. It's totally different. We don't know what they're going to do. But if KJ Osborne right now is at 14%, Adam Thielen's at 19%, I'm going KJ Osborne. I'll go with whoever's lower owned. And that's it for Minnesota. And then we got Miami. So, yeah, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. You guys already know. Tyreek Hill, 7.9K. It's actually kind of cheap. It's just not Tua's not throwing them the ball. That's the only problem with these wide receivers is the backups are in. So, Tyreek Hill, 7.9. Jalen Waddle, 6.4. If you're going to do a Miami stack and be completely different, there you go. Just those 2 guys for me. Then you got T. Higgins for Cincinnati also at 6.2K. Before this last week of the season, he only got 2 fantasy points. However, he did get 7 targets. So he's still with Chase out there. He's still getting the targets. And before last week, 30, 16. He missed that game and then got a 13. So I don't mind T. Higgins. Tyler Boyd, too, 4K. I don't mind throwing Tyler Boyd in your Cincinnati stacks. 4K, sure. 10, 5, 15. He's one of these like guys too that will just like show up in the playoffs. I can already sense it. 7, 4, and 5 targets in his last 3. So give me Tyler Boyd, part of that Cincinnati stack too. I mean, why the hell not? Giants also, you got to consider Darius Slayton. He's only 4.2. Like, what is going on with these prices for these Giants receivers? Minnesota's ranked 30th in the league against them. That's not good. Not good for Minnesota. So, yeah, 4.2. Actually, really more and more I look at it, I'm thinking about going Giant stack just to get off that Buffalo chalk. And then last but not least, I mean, if you're going to do a Baltimore stack, I guess Demarcus Robinson at 3.5, or you can just throw him in as like a pump play. He's technically their number 1 option. They got Sammy Watkins too, but My gosh, that's ugly. That's bad. Tight ends. TJ Hawkinson, 5.1, fine. 12, 16. Like, he gets a lot of targets. Last time against these Giants, though, is when he had that monster game. You got to remember that. He got 40 fantasy points in that game. So 5.1K, most expensive tight end, almost. Second most expensive. So Dawson Knox, going up against Miami. He's 4K. You know, if you get him in the right week, he's fine. Miami does give it up to tight ends, though. They're 29th in the league, 22 last time against them. Before that, a 7. So, like Dawson Knox, that's another way of going different with the Buffalo stack. You can take a stab with Irv Smith for a punt play, too, just as a one-off at 2.5. You get 3 to 4 targets a game for Minnesota. It's 4, 7, and 11 fantasy points. So you could do worse for a punt play at 2.5. He's probably my favorite punt play. You can go the Mark Andrews at 5.2. What a shitty year he's had. But if Lamar Jackson's back, I feel a lot more better playing him. If you don't feel comfortable with him, you got Isaiah Likely right below him at 3.3. And Likely's been phenomenal. 21, 10 in his last 2. But it's the playoffs, man. That's all I got to say. I trust Andrews a hell of a lot more than Likely. But I'd rather pay $100 less and go to TJ Hawkinson. So I'm sure everyone else is thinking that way too. Or you can roster both of them. Put one in the util spot, one in the tight end spot. Mike Gesicki for Miami, sure, 3.2K. They really don't throw to their tight ends. They never have. But just a dart throw. Hayden Hurst for Cincinnati at 3.1. Yeah, got 5 targets, 5 fantasy points last week. Looked pretty good. He has faced Baltimore twice. He got a 5 and a 17. If he gets a 17 at 3.1, you're going to love that. So, and then defenses, you guys already know how I feel about defenses, man. I don't pay up for defenses because any defense can get you a pick 6. The cheapest defense on here can get a pick 6. So it really makes no sense. If you guys keep paying up for the 49ers defense and they're getting you like 2 or 3 fantasy points, it's not worth it. I mean, they're not really priced up that bad. The most expensive is the Bengals at 3.5 against Baltimore, but which is actually, pretty accurate. The Giants, you can go there because Cousins does turn the ball over a lot. They're probably my favorite defense. Now, if you're doing a Minnesota stack, don't roster the Giants defense. I shouldn't have to tell you that. You can go the Vikings defense, but man, I don't know. I think the Giants look pretty good here. Ravens defense, no. I'd probably just stick to the Giants defense here if I'm not playing a Minnesota stack. That's it. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's a special playoff edition video. Sunday edition. I already did the Saturday edition. So thanks for watching. You guys don't know how much it means to me. All the support. I got Smoking Joe. You guys know my normal. I'm wearing the shades in my normal videos and I'm cutting promos and going woo woos. But when I do that, it just sets the dog off like crazy and he starts barking. So, yeah, don't want to do that. So if you guys were here for that, I'll keep that for the NBA videos. How's that? But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down below. We get to 100 likes. We give away a free 1-month DFS Club membership. Come join the winning team, guys. DFSclub.com. You get my lineups, ownership projections, top stacks, the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. This is where the winners are. Stop sitting on the sidelines. Stop thinking about it. Be about it. Start winning some money and having some fun. We got 800 people in here. Got to be doing something right. I think we might be the largest community out there. So, also, down below is the super thanks option. You're going to leave a couple dollars in the tip jar. It's very appreciated. It goes back towards the studio, towards Smoking Joe's boxes here he gets to chew up and all that good stuff. And you get a special shout out in the next one. So, thank you so much again for watching. You guys already know what time it is. Let's get this spread. Don't take shit from nobody. I'm Gabriel Skywalker. That's Smoking Joe Frazier Skywalker. And since I'm going out, I'm going to do it, guys. Woo!